Alright, so this video is going to go over how a Citizen Congress DVD is produced with respect to an economics curriculum. That means we're going over the 4 factors of production, the first being land, then capital, labor, and finally entrepreneurship. Okay, so let's start with land. In terms of land, there is not much immediately associated with the production of a DVD. The most evident material that directly requires a certain land would be the paper used for the jacket around the DVD case. This means land with trees, forests possibly. The other materials used to create the DVD, such as plastics and metals, don't have specific land associated with them. In order to access these elements, one must rely on capital. And that brings us to the next factor of production, capital. There's a lot to cover here, so bear with us. The capital that goes into a product refers to any tools or man-made assets required to make it. In the case of a Citizen Congress DVD, that's quite a bit. Firstly, the most common plastic used in creating DVDs are polypropylene for the solid case and polyethylene for the outside jacket. Additionally, polycarbonate plastic, aluminum, and lacquer were used to make the actual disc. Bear in mind that in order to manufacture these chemical compounds, you'd need factories that can create them, which is a whole separate element of capital in itself. We also used ink in 2 different printers, a paper printer and a DVD printer, as well as a camera and a computer for graphic design. Of course, there's a lot of labor that would go into making all these materials as well. First, we had to make the film. It was a tiring process. To do this, we needed an AJ to set unrealistic standards, a Miles for sarcasm, a Marcello for a dab of Frenchness, a Max for pedestrianism, a Helen for black market dealing, and a Dean to beat up a lot. We had to design the cover too. Factory workers also played an important role in developing all of the materials we used, including the various plastics and technology. But all this dwarfs in comparison to the necessity of entrepreneurship, the 4th factor of production. In order to achieve the successful creation of this Citizen Congress DVD, we relied on the entrepreneurs who created the businesses from which we purchased the DVD, printer, computer, case, and paper. We also required an entrepreneurial spirit to compile all of these individual elements into a beautiful and complex product, one which no one has ever dared to create and likely never will again. So, those are the 4 factors of production that are required to make this Citizen Congress DVD. I've been your narrator, Miles, and the illustrations have been done by Marcello. Thanks for your time, and sorry for wasting your time.